This is a Morning Blend exclusive. In just a bit, we're going to tell you how you can win an autographed copy of the book. Carole Barrowman is an English professor at Alverno College. She also contributes to the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel and the Minneapolis Star-Trib. She is also the co-author of Hollow Earth, a series she created with her super cute, adorable brother, John Barrowman.
What is this, chocolate?
And today she's
so
here
funny,
to talk about the release of her second book called Bone Quill. But he is adorable. I love him.
Yes, he is very adorable. Of course, he took it all after me. You know? Yeah, just as adorable. Yeah, I love it actually when we do these tours together. Although we're not going to do this one for Bone Quill till the fall. People will come up and say, "Now, which one is the oldest?" And then I make them repeat it to him because he's 8 years younger than I am, so he hates that.
Yeah, you look very, very young.
Thank you.
I know you're over 50.
Just a tad.
Yeah, so you look awesome.
Just a tad.
Yeah. Oh, look at you guys.
Oh, wow.
Adorable. He looks like
he
a
caught up
munchkin.
to you.
I know. But you know what's so funny about this picture? This is probably in the early 70s in Florida, and it's got to be super hot. And my mom put shorts on him, but then a shirt and tie.
Looks like my brother as an adult.
I love how you're standing with your arms just at your side.
Oh, I know. Well, I'm always very strong and standing up straight and very proper. Yeah.
Now look at you guys.
Yeah, look at us. I love this picture.
I mean, how cute is he?
Yes.
He's adorable.
You
but
keep
he's
saying that, I'm leaving.
Yeah, right? So cute.
Please
and
don't
recently married.
Yeah.
Yes, they did. Oh, this is a great picture of us. We took this on vacation when we were in Spain, and it was one of those places where they do all these formal pictures and you can dress up in costume. And these two women were trying to get people to come and do it. No one was coming, and we felt bad for them. So we went up onto their, it's like a carnival area, and we started putting on all the outfits, and we're laughing and we're goofing around. And when we got done, the line was like a block long to come up here. So if the writing thing doesn't work out, or the TV thing doesn't work out for him, I think what we're going to do is just open a carny
costume.
Yeah, and we'll make, why not?
I think that's a great idea. I see a future for you guys in that. You're both funny. That's fantastic. Let's talk a little bit about Bone Quill, because this is book number 2 in the series of Hollow Earth.
Yes.
We hear more about these 13-year-old twins, Matt and Em Calder. They're siblings.
They're siblings. They're twins. Of course, John and I aren't twins. But we thought, we wanted to try to be authentic with what it was like to be siblings, and so it was an easy pick to have these kids be siblings. But since they have a superpower where anything they draw and anything they imagine they can bring to life, and they can move in and out of art, so we thought that it would be really cool to make them twins, because twins already kind of have a connection to each other sometimes. So that's really the premise. In the first book, they learn a little bit about who they are, and they discover that their superpowers are very unusual, but they're part of an ancient order of artists who have always had this power. So there's some famous artists worked into the story, like there's a suggestion that Van Gogh might have been one of these kinds of artists. And then in the second book, it continues their adventures, but you can read it without reading the first one. We've set it up enough so that you can jump right in. But in the second book, their superpowers take an even bigger leap. Let's just say they do, and people who know John and know Doctor Who and know Torchwood will get this. They do something that John was able to do quite a bit of time in Doctor Who.
Okay.
A little movement across time, shall we say?
Yes, I like it.
Yes.
Was it easier writing the second book?
I think it was, because we had established the main characters and we had a real sense of who Matt and Em were, and we knew some of the bigger characters. But what was really harder about it was that we're getting deeper into some conflicts, and we really wanted to try to get what it was like to be 13 again, which was easier for John than me, because I'm so mature.
Boys are always still 13.
He's always acting like a kid. Is there some of you and John in these siblings?
I think so. I think there's a little bit of John in both Em and Matt, and a little bit of me and Em and Matt. I think that's definitely the case. It's hard to write a book and not do that, but there's all sorts of other little Easter eggs in there that I think fans, what we hope is as they read more in the series, they'll gather them. For example, their last name is Calder. Anybody who knows anything anything about art. Calder is a very famous artist, Alexander Calder. So there's all sorts of little things like that I think adults will get, even if the kids don't. Sometimes the kids are getting things. They send me emails and they say, "Is this true that this is, you know, such and such?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, how did that, you know, 12-year-old
you got to pay
figure that
attention
out?"
to detail, don't you?
Unbelievably
Well, the fantasy
so.
fiction people are super into those details.
They are. It's just amazing. And we had one little boy at a reading in the spring that we did, and he put his hand up, asked a question, and in the way he formed this question, it was totally clear to us that this kid had figured out where the book's going in book 3.
No way!
I know. It was unbelievable. So I think...
That's being in tune.
I know, and I hear those things from kids when we go around, and I think, you know what? We're always complaining about the next generation, and they're not getting it right, and we got it right. And I think, hear those, and I think, you know what? We're going to be okay.
Yeah.
We're going to be
Some
okay.
smart kids out there.
That kid's getting an A in comprehension, that's for sure. Well, we're going to give people information so they can get in touch with you, first of all. You're great about getting back to people. Your website is carolebarrowman.com. You're on Facebook. You're on Twitter. People can also find you at Goodread. We have a giveaway. This is an exclusive to the Morning Blend. Super excited to give away this autographed copy of Bone Quill, book number 2 in the Hollow Earth series. Call us right now at 414-799-4444. Caller number 7 this morning wins this book right here in Carole's hot hands.
Did you already sign it?
I already signed it. And the other thing I wanted to say, if there's any teachers in the audience, I like to go to schools. I like to do author visits. I'm really cheap. I'm so cheap. I'm free. And I'm happy to come if the kids want to read the book and invite me to come talk to them about it. You know, just get in touch with me through my website.
And a lot of different formats of the book, too, right?
Get it in all sorts of formats.
Okay. Awesome.
Making it easy to read.